Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I'm still trying to process this. This is what I got for 68 points in the Deadpool solo event, where I mostly fought 100, 200 overall rated scrubs, 1-star champions in duels with my 5-star Deadpool. I was expecting best case scenario top 30%. I got top 10%. And no work at all got me 610 free units, which, if you put that in the context of solo level 2 revives, is absolutely bonkers. Just fantastic. Especially as I continue to work on 8.1, you all have been asking, some of you behind the scenes, Prof, what's your progress look like on Act 8? Well, it's slow, but sure, I do like one path every couple days. But I've made some progress. I think that what I've learned is because of the unique timing of the final boss, you should always save those paths together to try to knock it all out at the same time, because once you get the rotation down, you want that muscle memory to be fresh. But I've taken down, I'll hide my webcam real quick. I've taken down every chapter of 6-star shards and tier 5 basic, except for path 5, and then of course any path of the final boss. So I don't know, haven't had to use any units. It's been fun. It's been surprisingly easy. Now, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, because people will say, well, Prof, anybody can make things easy with your roster. It's true. It's true. This is a $20,000 plus roster that I have 100% been able to pay for thanks to YouTube. Now, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But I try to be transparent with my spending to give you all an idea of what I've done with my YouTube revenue. Although Uncle Sam, I have paid, good grief, at least triple that. I need to find a good accountant. Any good accountants out there that could help out a brother come April of 2023? Just saying. Okay, so I am very thankful for that solo event. I know there are going to be people watching this who are not thankful because they highly underestimated how hard people would go at the overall points of the oversaturated market. And if you didn't believe me, there's the 68 points that I put up that got me the top 10% in 600 plus units. So I still think it was a gift. I got 5 million gold, which is $500 worth of gold on a normal Kabam offer day for 0 work. If I needed gold, I'd be freaking out right now. But I'm at 540, which means I just really wish I could give it away. But Kabam doesn't allow you to do that, of course. So with that being said, I've been highly critical, and to a certain extent I remain critical, of the daily crystal problem. Because I believe this is a problem that could have been easily solved for years now, had they just converted the coding of that crystal to the daily login calendar. And Kabam Jax, who I think has been an amazing addition to Kabam, and I hope stays there for years and years and years to come, his argument on this was really dumb. Because he said that if they moved to my suggestion of getting a daily crystal anytime in that 24 hours that you logged in, just like you would any other calendar, that it would somehow discourage people from logging into the game. But keep in mind, you only get 1 crystal a day, and it's like this calendar. If I wait 72 hours to log in, I just lose out on 2 items. I just get 1 crystal for that day. So I can log in 3 different times in 72 hours and get 3 daily crystals, or I can log in once in that time and get 1 crystal. I don't see how the argument works that you don't get penalized if you don't log in. No, you penalize yourself like you would being penalized in the daily calendars. But Kabam did something really smart that I didn't honestly fully catch until a couple of days into this, when I started asking myself, wait, how is this crystal actually like faster? So my argument was 365 crystals in 365 days, because previously for me and the ability to claim things, it was like 365 days, 320 crystals. I'd lose over a month worth of crystals just from not being able to claim it. So Kabam decided to do this truly genius thing that I never thought they would have done, and was better, quite frankly, than my suggestion in this regard. And that was that they've made these crystals 23-hour daily crystals instead of 24. So every time you claim it on time, you actually buy back an hour that you're eventually maybe going to lose when you can't claim it. So that time's going to even out if you miss it, but also if you are disciplined about this, you could in theory get more than 365 crystals in 365 days, because every 24 days you're gaining an extra crystal because you're gaining an hour per day, and there are 24 hours in a day. That's a little bit of the only math I feel confident spewing on this channel, at least without a calculator. So Kabam deserves a lot of credit for that tweak. And even though I still think for players' mental health, it would be best to have this be a once-a-day calendar-like coding, they've given us the incentive to say, hey, if we stay on track of this, we'll actually get more potentially crystals in a year than you would from my suggestion. So, Kabam, I wanted to make sure you knew I appreciated that, and that subscribers and summoners and just members of the community in general knew that I highlighted it. These videos, they may never get the views that critical videos of Kabam get, but they're equally important because I love to praise them when they're doing a good job. And this is one of those cases where I don't see any negatives for the new change, especially when you add in the one-click way to claim it from the homepage as well. So thank you, Kabam. 23-hour crystals are a fantastic addition to the quality of life.